welcome to another episode of Jogress. This episode 2. We skipped a week because, really anyone wants to hear is the pre-release coming out, which was last week. So we didn't go ahead and push anything out last week. I am one of your hosts. My name is Katachid, or you can call me Peter, or back then it was King Charizard in the day. And then we got one of the two, Frank or Michael, if they're gonna.
Uh, my name is Michael or Tara or Mikey, whichever one you'd call me.
And I am your infamous boy lover, Reckless Noob, aka Reckless Noob. I mean, that's all I got. That's all I got. Honestly.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we didn't post anything out, just because pre-release was like the main focus on everyone's mind. So just skipped 1 week. We're good. I think we're gonna start posting some other things soon as well. But yeah, the first thing we were gonna talk about was our little pre-release tournament, which was a little bit unorthodox compared to like others in a way. We got some packs, and pretty much they let us just boost our deck up a little bit. I really didn't boost mine so much. It was just I kind of just used the little blue eggs. I ended up running blue flare.
Don't mind me, Michael. Let me go next. So what I ended up doing, I guess I just waited for the new set, the BT11, come out, and I played the new Machine Dramon deck. And don't get me wrong, I had very machine type stuff going on in that deck. Am I right, Michael?
Yeah, he did. As for me, I was just messing around with Shoutmon and Minerva just to see how that will work together.
Yeah, it was a fun little tournament. It was different. Ended up winning some packs, got some cool promo stuff, and it was cool what they did for us too, because they didn't have to, but they did it for us anyways.
Yep.
They could have been like, "Nah, go to this other place, and then you can play the pre-release." But no, they brought it to us too, so it was dope. That was a cool thing.
Well, I mean, that's what it's all about, man. Just building the community, building it up from the ground up, and actually, providing for that community. So, I mean, Kama Cave actually did very well in helping us out with that.
Exactly. They've been going the extra mile for us, and I know I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, it makes you keep wanting to come back. Uh, Also, there was some stumbles here and there that Michael had to deal with during the week 2 for pre-release, but I mean that's all right. There's things happen, and some people own up to it, and hey, it's all good. It's not like people make mistakes. Everyone's a human, you know. So.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not the one to blame people for what they did. It's like it happened. It happens. Can't change it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I didn't go to any other pre-releases or anything like that throughout the whole weekend. I don't know if Frank did or not, but Michael, did you go to any other pre-releases?
I was gonna go one on Monday,
Oh
but
yeah,
it got
yeah. That's the one we are talking about. It was an accident.
yeah, yeah. Mistakes happen, and it didn't happen. So, but it was all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Everyone has that little like the little slip up every once in a while. So all
Yep.
good, no worries, not a problem. Yeah. Well, our little tournament, I ended up running, like I said, Blue Flare. I think I had played Gallantmon. I went 2-1. I played. I don't know what kind of deck that is, but it was Lewis, so it's like a blue type mix of everything in a way. Uh, that one I too old, and then I played Elijah's Jessmon, and you know how Jessmon plays a lot of bodies, so I was able to stun everything in a way. It wasn't fun for him, and then the way I was playing the deck was just like trashing Digi-Evolution cards, so yeah, I was able to keep stunning, and I was getting the right cards. Like, I don't know. I drew like 3 metal grays when I needed them, so I just was able to just keep going in with stuns and swinging, and they couldn't block or do much of anything. So I felt bad doing that to them, but I mean, that's just the way the game goes. And my finals matchup, I'll talk about that a little bit later. Frank, who did you go up against? I mean, you're both here, right? So your round one is here.
I went against Michael. And of course, he brought out the Minerva with the Animon. And, I had to show him the little 1-2, like, shishi! I did not know what the hell I was doing with the Machine Dramon deck. So kind of like with me and Michael, he was being patient with what I was doing, and it really helped out because then I was able to actually focus on what cards I actually need to put down, what I need to trash, actually what I need to throw. Ended up beating Michael 2-0. And then I want to say I played Brian next. He had the ever so mad at the world Gallantmon deck. And his deck scared the hell out of me. He literally, like, first round, I could tell you this, like, it was just, I hit him for 4 checks, and somehow he freaking hit me for 4 checks the next turn, and then I couldn't do anything the next turn, and he came in and actually took out my last security. And so I was on the ropes on that first game. And you know what? I inner Yugi and I said heart of the cards, and I drawed, and it actually came out. The boost machine morale came out, and I actually got to bring out Machine Dramon, and actually had once I did that, I got into the Chaos Dramon, and I actually won that first round. And then second round, I actually was able just to take it.
So what was the
So-
issue in the matchup against Gallantmon? Was it just like
So with
a hand
Gallantmon,
thing, or was it just like a good matchup in a way, or like
well,
a 50-50 in a way?
the only thing that's crazy is because was it Galamon's X antibody? You could trash the lowest DP.
Uh-huh.
So if you have 2 Machine Dramons, the same DP.
Oh, it's both.
So it's just like, well,
But
you know,
isn't your Machine Dramon like negate deletion by trashing Digievolution
well,
cards?
that's the thing. So when I did that, he brought in Animon X antibody into the swing of his X antibody for Gallantmon. So it, like, what was it? He got to choose whatever card to take out of my my trash, or not my trash, my security. He chose that and took it out. And then, of course, that the swings into the Gallantmon X antibody. I think he had like 2 or 3 checks with that one. And so right there, that was a 4 check, dude. So I was just like, okay. And I'm pretty sure, I think he took out one of my Machine Dramons with that Animon X antibody. I want to say, because I remember having 2. He took them both out. And so Machine Dramon came out the next turn for me and then won the game. But yeah, that one was intense. And then I played Marcus.
Wargray X kind of mixed up with he just plays
Ever,
one
ever
black.
so, ever so delicate flower Marcus.
He threw in a black Wargray X into his Wargray X.
I 2-0'd him into submission. I let him learn that I'm daddy tonight.
I did see though in a Japan list that they do run a 2-2 of like a Wargray X and a black Wargray X, like a mix of black red type of Wargray.
Yeah.
And it actually works. I'm like, whoa! Then there you go, Marcus. That's the list you need. Then if you want to do it,
Right.
and then Michael has his games.
Yeah. First round, I played against Frank. That was difficult. I really don't play cross as much, so it was something new for me to play. I didn't really understand the matchup as good as I should have. So yeah, he 2-0'd me. Second match I played against Bobby. what was he playing?
Oh, his Gargomon.
Terrormon,
Yeah.
Gargomon, yeah. I tutored him quickly, doing cross things, got Minerva out, summoned two from her effect, blockers, all that fun crap. Um, and my last matchup was against Marcus. I took game one by rookie rushing. He took game two. Yeah, he could, and then took the next two games. It's like I don't know. I helped him out a little bit, but it was cool.
Yeah.
With Marcus, with Marcus, we kind of do gotta, give him a little cheat cheat. A little, hey, come on, Marcus, hit me. No, Marcus, don't go to the next turn. Damn it, Marcus.
Yeah. I think he's starting to understand it a bit more. He's starting to understand how to pilot his deck a bit.
Yeah,
Like more and more every week.
Yeah, as long as he keeps playing
Yeah.
his deck, man. I mean, he will actually become really good at it. But I mean, that's just learning curves of just you and I and even Michael. Like
Yeah.
we don't sometimes know our decks, and we're just like, oh,
We all
okay.
just use new decks because that was your first time Machine Dramon. That was Michael's like sort of like first time trying to get Shaman in there right away. That was my very first time ever playing Blue Flare because I was finally completed it and I just wanted to play it. And the final round I played Frank and his Machine Dramon. I'm just gonna say, gosh, that's such a hard matchup for Blue Flare. Like, there's no way I can swing over those big old monsters, those bodies at all. I can stun them, but we don't do much, especially when there's Analog Man on the field. The Analog for sure boosts that deck, because then I can't swing at security for free.
Yeah, that really honestly helps. Especially like if you, like I said, especially like if you have the right cards underneath your Machine Dramon. Say the new BT11 Metal Tyrannomon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every time you destroy a Digimon, you trash the top of their security. So say if you have two of them underneath, or even three, they attack you. They just lose three or two or three security slots on their turn, not your turn, their turn. So it's just it's kind of rattling to see that happen.
Yeah, I got too old. Yeah, it was just really hard for Blue Flare to do much of anything. I mean, I didn't add any new cards, but I still don't think even with the new stuff I can go over Machine Dramon. He's I don't know. I would have to like try to get in as fast as possible and maybe try to win by just checking security. But yeah, it had to be a quick win if I'm gonna beat up Machine Dramon. If once he sets up, it's kind of rough. Even if I stun or block.
I can't remember, but can Machinjamon be bounced back to him?
He can also remove.
Well, Machine Dramon can, but Chaos Dramon can't.
Oh, okay. I thought it was both of them that do that, like where they're safe.
So Machine Dramon just stops from being deleted. So if I'm gonna get deleted by anything, by effects, by a battle, I could destroy the bottom. But with Chaos Dramon, I'm able not to go to the bottom of the deck, back to my hand. Just anything that actually gets him out of the field.
Yeah.
So I mean that's
Chaos Dramon is safe from the
either one.
leash.
Yeah, either one is still freaking good. It's just it sucks to actually go into Machine Dramon with nothing underneath of it.
Mm-hmm. Also with Chaos, you said he's not able to get or if he has Digi Evolution, he can cancel out that removal from deletion and
Yeah. So if I go over Machine Dramon with Chaos Dramon for one cost Digivolve, so now I have everything that's Machine Dramon's, those 5, and then I get another 3 from the trash or from my hand, and I could put them underneath. So that's 8. So that's what 6 tries that you have to try to kill him.
Okay.
4.
Right? Well,
it's 4.
It's 4? Oh yeah. 4 tries.
That's still a lot, though. Like to
Yeah,
defend from removal.
4 tries. 4 tries just to even get that guy out. Like, dude,
Is it just from to hand or even to deck?
which one?
It says,
For chaos
yeah,
removal?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's from hand and trash only.
yeah,
So, but with to what are you talking about? Like the cards I could put underneath, or
No, like when you're trying to bounce chaos.
Oh
from
yeah, you can't put him back in the deck either. Like it's any effects, like him getting off the field, he cannot.
So you're telling me
yeah.
the only removal card that can put him away is the Mastamon one, the one that puts him to the top
Yep.
security?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm playing Mastamon. No, I'm just kidding. I think there was an extra round, right, for like third to for the last 5 spots, right?
Yeah,
We,
we did. Yeah, I think we did a round robin for those to
I
get the
think
third.
so.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I ended up taking second place. That was a really fun. It was a fun tournament. I had a lot of fun. It was my first time with Blue Flare, and I really wanted to play that deck, so I was like, I'm playing this deck.
Ew.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
tournament overall. We all got some pulls, of course, all helping each other out. Whatever we all need, we just toss it to each other. I honestly pulled. I pulled 1 Altar Rena and 2 other Renas. I'm like, I hate that I'm not playing this deck because I have my pieces, but I just tossed them. Not tossed them, but yeah, passed them out to our buddy Bobby, who is playing that deck. I know Frank now is also gonna play that deck or try to build it as well.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, Peter took second. I took first from that tournament, and it ended up going really well for everyone else too. Like they ended up able to see like the new sets, new cards that actually came out for BT11. You know, and it gave them a sense of like, damn, you know, I want to come back to this game and start doing different decks. You know, and that's what's really good about the game, and that's what actually brings back the community even more, and actually wants to grow as a community.
Yeah, BT11 brought a lot of excitement to want to
Yeah.
play again. Like not play again, but just want to play new stuff.
Yeah, and so it's really good because I mean, we got people that, of course, are coming from Yu-Gi-Oh, or they're coming from Pokemon, or they're coming from Magic, and they're learning this game. And then if they're like switching off their main game just to play this game, so it's a really awesome feeling to just see people actually want to play the game, and show up to the tournaments and have fun. You know, everyone just, because we can honestly say we're all misfits. You know, we're all outcasts. We're all something in this world, and just to come into something that's we're all the same and we're all actually like have fun. That's all we ask for. And if we could do that, awesome. If we could get someone to come over here and have fun and just like forget about what the hell is going on home, then that's the best thing ever, man.
Exactly.
But yeah, again, like we had another good turnout of like maybe 11 to 12, something like that. Had a new player showing up from McAllen.
Actually, we had actually 16 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah. Rich counted it out. We would have had 17, but that guy just bought packs and left.
Yeah. Yeah, he did the little. Yeah. No, but we had a new player come out here. Come out to our tournament. It was Brian. He came from McAllen, which is a pretty cool dude. He's the one that Frank ended up playing with Gallantmon. He's a Gallantmon main. He even says it himself. He said it was a good mix-up of like not having to play against a lot of the top meta decks in McAllen because supposedly that's what they play over there. And I'm pretty sure Michael has something to say. Like, yeah, they probably do or don't.
I mean that could get annoying too. Like, it's like, come on, man, we don't put our try-hard panties on. You gotta do that. We're just like, is that fun? It was like Like we have meta decks, but we're not playing them. It was like, look, we're just playing to have fun, make sure like everyone else is having fun. You know, if we could win the tournament, awesome. If we can't, then shoot. But like, you know, it's just like if you know you do want to come in and just do meta decks, then all right. Well, then I guess we're gonna have to bring out our meta decks. Like, calm it down next time, though.
Yeah, I mean, but open back Calvin, there are Fridays where it's a lot of meta decks. It just depends on the tournament that they are having up there.
Yeah, and I'm sure like right now, there's a lot of people practicing for Nats, so for sure those guys going to
Yes.
Nats are in McAllen, right? Um, so for sure they're gonna be practicing because they want to get that practice in.
Yeah, because they got to go to California soon.
Yeah. Also, I think. Oh, we didn't talk about it. We did still have a tournament the week before this pre-release, which was last week, where we didn't have an episode because, of course, pre-release is where it's at right now, of course. And I don't know if y'all want to talk about it. I know we got some 2 or 3 new players that came in from Brownsville.
I'm gonna be honest, I rarely remember that tournament.
I heard they
So,
came in with some power,
okay, so
also.
look at this. Look at this.
Meta decks.
I got a good ass memory, bitch. So I'll help us out.
Okay, go for it.
I remember one dude, and that's it.
Yeah, I know you remember one dude because that guy just like smacked you a couple of times, you know.
I know Michael wasn't playing meta though. He played
Nah,
like
he wasn't. Mike, I told Michael because he's like, I'm gonna play for fun. I was like, if these meta decks are coming, bro, it's like I don't think we're gonna have no fun, man. We can't. We have to actually play something, dude. Nah, it's fine. I can beat that ass. Literally, that's what he said.
Yeah,
And I'm
so,
like,
oh, you putting words
hey,
in my mouth, man.
first round, Bellstar. I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. I told him like that. That's what I thought. He's like, switch that shit up. So he went back into his armor rush, but you know, I understood Michael just wanted to have fun and just troll deck. But
Yeah,
dude,
it's like I know we can't switch stats in tournaments, but it's like yeah, we are very casual here.
yeah, and you know, it was so basically they came in with a Bellstar and Grandis.
there's one more, right?
Yeah, there was one more. I don't remember that guy.
I don't remember him either.
Wasn't important, that's why.
They're going to Nats too, I think though.
No,
Yeah,
I think it was 2 of them. The third one came up late. Yeah, that's what it was. Third one came late.
Oh, so you didn't get
Yeah, he came in the third round, so it was just like, yeah, I didn't. But for sure, I know Michael played Adrian. That was the Bellstar matchup, and I think he played Dorbic.
Yeah, I played Dorbic OTK.
What's wrong with you? Well,
You know what's
yeah, he did that. I had to actually my first round. Who did I have first round? Oh man, so my tier, like I don't know who the heck, but they gave me every damn meta deck in that freaking tournament, which was so freaking crazy. They gave me Marcus first round. So I had I had to actually take that. Then I got Grandis the next round. And Grandis, so I won the first game. That one again, the skin of my teeth, the next card I got, bam, bam. Won that second round. He freaking 5-0 slapped me. So good it hurt. And then the third round or the third matchup again for him and I for the Grandis, I ended up taking it. You know, and then I had Adrian next.
Well, you were running the Metal Garurumon, right?
Yeah, I was running Metal Garurumon. And then third round came up for the next one. I had Adrian's Bellstar, and I gave a big sigh because it was just nothing but options in my face.
Yeah, that's the way it runs.
Oh God. But you know, I took game 1, he took game 2, and I could have taken game 3. But again, you know, there's things that I don't know.
You don't know the matchup, yeah.
Yet. So I personally did not know that I could do I could do Grumon X antibody swing and then put Grumon X antibody on top to actually pop up one of his blockers and actually end the game. I did not know that, but now I do. Ended up taking third, and our boy Elijah took second with his Jessamon deck, which we were so excited. We were excited for him. You know, he's a 12. 11, 12-year-old guy.
Yeah, he usually tops in his Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments.
Yeah, and he does good in his Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. And just to see him actually like perform and do something really good,
Yeah, he was happy.
and this tournament was awesome. It was great to see him get above me. So it's real good to see that. I was glad to see him go against Adrian, but I mean Adrian too old him, but it's just it's those experiences that actually come in handy whenever you get into even bigger tournaments. And Adrian talked to me too at the end of the game, like, dude, you would have won. It's like you misplayed. Because of course I'm not gonna call it out. I was like, yeah, man, honestly, I just did not know. It's like, but now I know. So when next time happens, that shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
And
it's good to
gonna
learn something new with all these other players as well. That's why I want to like also attempt to get out there with Michael McAllen and try to go against some of these meta decks and these other players because you'll learn a lot from them too.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, learning from them is great, and you could also use two hands too, man. When you meet them.
Okay, dude.
What happened, dude?
It was wholesome.
And then he messed
you
it
ruined
up.
That's wholesome, dude. What are you talking about? Man? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm talking about Digimon right now at this moment.
Shut up.
Okay, man.
But yeah, you guys watching this also, we have casuals like we're pretty much there most of the whole week, honestly. But Tuesdays is usually our biggest day. Just not this Tuesday because it was Valentine's Day. So, but yeah, Tuesday is usually where everyone will show up. It's about like 8 or 10, probably like 8, right? 8 or 10 around there. So if y'all ever want to just come down or up from Brownsville, McAllen, Wesco, Donna, whatever,
Ron,
come to Harlingen, play with us. Like it's a good time there. Sometimes we'll order pizza, and Marcus last time brought drinks, and I'll pitch in.
Yeah, it was like pizza, and then Marcus brought tea and milk for some reason. I don't know why milk.
No, that was mine. I had the chocolate milk. That was my chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
I wanted chocolate milk, pizza? Man.
Like, do you think I need to go to the restroom, bro? Like, I don't need to go to the restroom. Pizza and milk.
But yeah, it's always a good time. So if y'all ever want to just join us on Tuesdays, it's the bigger night where we're all there. Monday, Wednesday, some of us will show up. Not all of us, but probably like 4. Still a good amount of group. Pretty decent group though. Even on the other days.
Yeah. Mondays is usually it's like maybe like 4 or 5, and then Tuesdays is
usually everyone.
Yeah. And then Wednesday depends on who
wants to go practice a little bit.
Yeah, and then Thursday we try to take off, and then Friday tournament day, and then off the weekends, and then
repeat again. But it's just fun. It's fun. Also, I just want to have a little quick. I didn't throw it in here on the list on what we're gonna talk about, but I just want to see what y'all pulled. Michael, what did you pull? I know you pulled something. Come on, hurry up, just tell us.
You pulled some panties. That's what he pulled.
Wait for my booster box.
BT11, yeah. What did you pull so far in BT11?
Yeah.
I just pulled the art black. The art black war gray X antibody card.
I'm pretty sure that was beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it was actually.
How beautiful would you say it was?
It's very beautiful in person.
I know you pulled the alt art of Yuya, didn't you, as well?
No.
Who the heck has that? No one has.
No, I think wasn't it Ivan that pulled that? Or wasn't it? Or was it our group? No, I think it was Ivan.
It wasn't our group. Yeah, it was someone else that pulled it.
Yeah, I think it was Ivan.
And I also pulled Arena. Not the alt art.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear Arena right now.
We'll talk about it.
It's making me cry, man.
Yeah, don't. Hey, Michael.
Any other like alt arts or cool alt arts or anything like that you got?
Trying to think.
You got most of your Black War stuff, right?
Yeah, I did. I got most of the Black War stuff. Campaign rares. I got most of those now.
Those are really cool.
The Gazimon is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I saw that. I think Marcus pulled that too, and I was like, dude, that card is beautiful. I like that Gazi so much.
But now I have a new favorite.
Which Ghazi? Oh, the Ghazi, the purple Ghazi?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the memory one.
Oh, I'm gonna slap Marcus. I'm gonna tell him to give it to me.
the the Doromon for
Doro.
um for the alpha the egg.
Oh yes,
Oh,
that one is beautiful
yeah,
as
that
well.
one's that one's beautiful.
It's
That one, like, you know what? You want to know how beautiful that is, Michael?
Oh
how
gosh,
beautiful.
Well, what happened?
you go for it.
Okay, let me finish, man. Come on. It's the back of your elbows. That's how beautiful it was,
Oh
dude.
my god, there it is.
I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna order me another place. I'm gonna order me a play set of them.
Of all the eggs,
Yeah,
they're probably gonna be like what, $20 each?
no, I don't think it should be. I have one, so
um, what did you pull, Frank?
I pulled.
You didn't get a box yet, right? I know you got a couple packs, but you
I
still
only
got
got
some
like,
pulls.
yeah, I only got like 5, 5 to 7 packs, I think, something like that. I pulled the campaign art of the hybrid. I don't know what her name is. Starts with a Z. Cypher or what the hell?
Zephyrmon or
Zephyrmon or
yeah.
Effermon, something like that.
it's a really pretty
And
card.
then yeah, it's a nice card. I'm not gonna lie. Did I want it? No. Do I still want it? Yeah, maybe. I pulled the Commandramon art. I ended up giving that to my boy Seth because he's running Commandramon. And he kept on looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. So I said, "Here you go. You can have it. I don't need it."
Yeah, that's pretty much what we do over there at our little community. If you're building that deck, we'll help you out, and then we'll also like homie discount also for stuff. So
Yeah, big homie discount. Not homie, big homie.
for
We're
me,
talking about Tupac and
it hurts me
Biggie
to
homie.
talk about it, but for me, I
Don't
pulled
say it.
2
Don't say
regular
it.
arenas, one in a
Don't do
box. I pulled one in another pack, and I pulled an altar in another set of packs from a different box. And yeah, I gave him to Bobby, and it's cool. Like he's building the deck, and he's like super close to being done with it, which is cool. Like he'll finally actually have an actual like, I guess I wouldn't say, yeah, it's up there, right? It's a pretty good deck. So yeah, he's gonna be done with like that deck. So I was like, I'm not even close to being done with it. So here you go, man. Like I know you've been itching for it, you've been waiting for it. There you go. That's pretty much his first deck too, like that he was trying to build. He started off with the U4 starter deck. So,
Yeah.
I pulled a Altar Angelwomon also. I passed that over to Frank.
Yes, right, he did. And I appreciate it because I am a Angels main, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't start making other decks until like this deck was completed, but then at the same time, it's just fun. It's just fun also, you know, experimenting on different decks. But yeah, Mastermon is my deck.
And I told Michael if I put Altar Wargrey X, I'd give him that for the regular Wargrey because Black Warg, because I don't really care for that one. I care for the Yuya one is the one I want. That's the Altar I want. That one looks really pretty to me.
Yeah, I would just trade you.
Yeah.
I don't care for the art tamer.
Yeah, me and Michael are reversed on that part.
Cowgirl too.
All right. So moving on, we're gonna go ahead and do something a little different. We're gonna do a little tier list of this new set coming up.
That's right.
Oh boy.
I can tell you this right now. I can tell you this right now. I already see Rogue deck, and I don't want to see it there.
So I started out with GG tier, which you already know those decks are the top of the top. Got tier 1. What's up?
Wait, Peter. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that a big old poop right there? Is that a sheet?
This is tier list maker, right? So that's gonna be there.
I want to put that one underneath Rogue.
Sheet. But yeah, like I'll say, we got GG tier. You know, those are the top of the line decks. They're gonna you probably know those are gonna win. We got tier 1 right under them, tier 2, tier 3, and then the rogue decks who you can probably win with them. Just get a sneaky win in, and but not probably win the full match or something. But yeah, I guess what we could do is just go in order from the top. We have it shows X4 here, but I mean that's pretty much the new cross heart for BT11. That's what we're just gonna use as the picture. So, and this one I want to be able to agree, like, hey, that belongs there. So we'll go with Michael. Where do you actually? No, I'll talk. This is my guy right here. You know, I
Yeah.
think Cross 7. To me, I think he's not GG tier. He's not up there. He's not up. But I would put him like top tier 2, and then maybe maybe middle of the pack of tier 1. Michael, what do you got to say about X7?
Okay, wait. Why you put him there first?
I think that he's still better than some of the other decks. Even I don't, I don't, I don't see him like. I think he has a good matchup against some stuff, but probably not the best matchups against all the top of the line decks.
So check this out, Peter. I know it's your deck. Okay, I know it's your
Maybe
deck.
I'm a little biased. Maybe that's why I'm putting
Yeah.
it up there.
So if anything, maybe tier 2. The
Okay.
only reason is because a lot of these decks now, from what I saw, because I don't even think you have the Galactic. Oh yeah, you do. So Galactic also destroys Tamers too, and I know your deck is heavy, or on the Shaman is heavy on Tamers. And I think the new sets that are going to be coming are going to be more of like Tamer, like deleting Tamer type stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the War X and the Galactic, and I forgot what else. I know there's another one, but
they gotta be able to beat the rush that Shaman provides.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, just in general, because X Cross doesn't rely on Tamers, and if your Tamer dies, your whole line dies with it. That's with it. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
And I mean, honestly, tier 1 sounds good, but are you honestly going to say it's going to be tier 1 with everyone else?
I mean, we can. Well, I guess we can move around whenever we're done with it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like as of statistically for right now, tier 2 sounds good.
For me, I'm just looking at all the decks on this list, and I'm like, I think it's tier 1 compared to everything else. I mean, with other decks that belong there, of course.
For me, I really do believe it is like the middle ground of tier 1.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because it's arguably one of the fastest decks up there, besides the obvious ones. But not only that, depending on the variant you play, if you play the Shout 7, most of those decks you can delete their top end easily enough.
Yeah.
If you play the Minerva version of it, which plays the purple package, and you have potential retaliation and blockers, so that scares your opponent from attacking you at all.
Yeah,
but I think it's like tier 1, in like middle ground tier 1.
Yeah, and I agree too, because like looking at most of the decks that are gonna be in tier 1, probably, for sure they're probably gonna be up above it. But I feel like the rush style of what Shaman, because you can play Shaman so many different ways, and I've already tried the cross 7 stuff. You already tried the Mervamon stuff.
Yeah,
and they both work in different ways, but they're both still that same mode. Let me rush you down, and then eventually I'm gonna get to my boss monster, and they're gonna end the game for me.
and one crazy thing about Shout is like it don't need to get a stat to its boss monster.
No,
it can rush you down.
Yeah, it'll literally just
It doesn't
whittle you down until like it don't even for like you're saying, it doesn't even need to get to the boss.
care if its stat dies. It's like, okay.
Yeah, because you're just right back there, and that's what I was saying. Like, I know there's Tamer more tamer deletion in a way nowadays, but you're not gonna really run into Galacticmon. No one's gonna want to play that really. It's because it's not a top tier. It's probably like
Yeah, we talk about that when we get there.
yeah. So
Well,
you're not gonna fear that matchup. You're not gonna fear. You're probably the only one you're probably gonna fear is maybe the Wargrey X the most.
you're gonna fear Bloomlord. What else? Bellstar, Jessamon, Examon. What else would you play that's gonna be
No,
top like
No,
tier one?
it's because like the rush. This it's probably because you haven't played. You played against Shaman, but you haven't played the actual deck. I'm not saying like you don't know the deck or anything, but it's just with the experience I had with it so far, and a lot of things seen with Michael too. It's like this deck has a lot of
The
way
deck
higher
has
ceiling
potential.
than you're putting it at.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, the deck has potential, but in general,
Yeah,
I guess because I don't play it, I don't see it tier one.
yeah.
uh-huh.
I see it. I see it like maybe slapping the tip of tier, like getting to tier one, but for sure top at tier two. Only
Okay.
reason is because I mean, look, tier one is gonna be Bloomlord for sure, and it's gonna be Bellstar, and it's gonna be freaking U Force.
Oof.
And the only reason I'm saying it like that is because, of course, everyone's gonna be wanting to play U Force, but at the same time, I think the nostalgia of Shoutmon and of the X Cross is really keeping it up like up on tier one. Because I mean, I understand you guys. You guys play it, and you guys like, oh, we could rookie rush you down, put it back down to the tamer. I was like, okay, but if you're going against this, and they just say, you know what, we're gonna 3-check, put that down. Like, is it? That's why I'm just trying to realistically see it.
Okay. We can go back to
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, we go back to it, but like I said, like I mean, I see you guys what you guys are talking about because I mean I'm watching you guys play too. Don't get me wrong, I'm watching you guys play, so I know what your decks are doing. Um, but I don't know. Like it's just I see it going to tier one, but not right now.
all right. Well, I guess for now we'll just leave it there, and then we'll go ahead and
yeah, we can.
adjust it.
Yeah.
Bloom Lord. I faced one Bloom Lord once, and this was at West. No, this was at Stronghold. And I played not Crossheart. I played Jessamon because I mean that was my first deck. And
Mhm.
now into this new meta, I still think it's probably like one of the top decks. Like I even watch a lot of videos of like I like watching a bunch of matches. That's what I like doing on YouTube. I watch so many matches of different decks because I want to understand what those decks do. So when I ever come up to it, I know what they're gonna do to me. Uh, so with Bloomlord, I still think the deck. I even got some new pieces right in BT11, like a few, like a new Weedmon or something like that, and
Did it?
I think BT11 and a new Palmon that can do something with it.
Oh, I didn't even.
They're just two little new pieces, nothing major.
Yeah.
But the deck's
With,
still gonna run.
with
Go ahead.
yeah, with Bloomlord, it's tier one. There's no deny. It's consistent.
Yeah.
It does what it needs to do. It has issues that other decks can explore. Other tier one decks can explore. Even tier two decks can. But for the most part, once they get their top end, it's good.
It has the most consistency, if you know
Uh,
what I mean, Michael. Like it has.
I I disagree with that, but okay.
Well, what I mean, like tier wise, I'm talking. It's
Oh,
consistent. Yeah.
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 Go ahead. I'm sorry.
For the tiers and it's one of the most consistent.
Yeah.
And even with like I don't know, it can just flood the board on you and just
Yeah,
it could be an issue and be annoying.
it does get overwhelming. Yeah, the Bloom Lord it does give you. Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming, especially like it able to like suspend your own Digimon, and then you can't do anything about it. your Digimon just died basically.
But I will
If
say that
oh, go ahead.
I will say this: Bloom Lord is only tier 1 if Death X don't get played.
Yeah, Death X is everyone's issue.
That's
I mean, if we put Death X in every deck, it'd be good.
but we're going to a meta where it's mainly a single stack format.
So now a lot of Death X's will be out there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was hearing that too from another thing about like Death X might be like a one of in most decks or not at all because it might just be a useless card in your hand. What else?
I don't know. I don't know. I have the. What was that? What that guy said? I smell broke bitch.
Yeah, on that
So,
post.
I'm not gonna be having that card.
The guy complaining about Death
Yeah.
X mod, and then I saw that. That was so funny. The guy's meme on the bottom smells like broke bitch in here.
I was like broke bitch in here.
I can buy it, but I just don't want to buy it. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just
I don't
me
want to
right
pay
now.
$80, man.
We're not all Michaels who can pull Altar and the regular one in one box.
All right, Michael, let's calm it down.
Hey, don't hate it.
Let's talk about the children.
So for sure, we all agree Bloom Lord is right.
Yeah.
I know we didn't all talk. Oh, go ahead, Michael. My bad.
Oh no, I was just waiting for the next one.
I know we didn't talk a lot about this because me and Michael had more things to talk about with Shoutmon, but yeah, Bloom Lord tier 1. All right, Michael's other deck right here. It's like one of his little roguey decks. Where do you think Skull Knight Mon goes?
Rogue,
yeah. I was gonna say Rogue.
Yeah, I never had any issues when I play your Skull Knight Mon.
it's granted I'm not a good pilot with it, but aside from the floating and the Dark Knight X antibody, it can pop a tamer. It doesn't really have much anything going for it.
Yeah, I mean the matchups I gone against with you, I see what it's doing to me, but then I just do one thing to a certain Digimon or a certain piece that you have on the field, and you're like, why do you hate me? And I'm like, oh, my bad, man. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I also believe just playing, seeing some matches like online, not online, but like on YouTube matches, and then seeing you play it. Not that you're not a good pilot with the deck either, because I feel like you do some things for sure. It's kind of like, I guess you could say like Bloomer, right? You need that pilot. That pilot needs to be good to go through it.
Yeah, that's with a lot of these decks.
Yeah, especially like Crosshair. That's another one. You need a strong pilot to make the deck do what it does. But yeah, I agree. I agree with Michael with the Rogue on Skull Knight. It can probably sneak a win in, but you're not gonna win a full match.
Yeah. Honestly, I just like seeing the deck. I mean, I like seeing it when Michael was playing it. I never played up against it, but when he would play it, it looked annoying at times. So I mean, yeah, I agree with you guys. Rogue deck is something I think it should be in. It's a fun deck, and that's why it's a rogue deck. So,
yeah. And that's what we play. 100 Comic Cave rogue decks, majority of them. D Brigade, we helped our buddy Seth build this deck, and I finally saw it in action. I again watch matches. I don't. Okay, for me, it's either rogue or it's like tier 3.
So the way Seth plays it, I would say rogue. But if you and I or Michael play it, I honestly think it'd be like high tier 3 or maybe getting to the tier 2 because it's actually a really good deck. Like it's actually really good. But again, it just takes piloting, and and a lot of our decks do take piloting. And it's if you can't pilot your deck well, of course it's going to go to the rogue deck. But I think it's really good. I think it's nice. The deletions, the able to put your play costs. The only thing I see affecting that is like was it the Psychmon from purple deck, and the ones that actually you can't reduce your play costs to
Yeah,
actually to bring
yeah,
your dark Sherman. You know what I mean?
I could probably put it tier 3 for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it could be tier 3 for sure. It could be tier 2, like getting to it, but right now I think it's tier 3. I know it's probably going to be getting some love pretty soon too, right, Michael?
not yet.
Yeah, because I think it's not EX4. No, no, it's not EX4.
No, so with D Brigade, it's tier 3.
Yeah.
It spams the board.
Hmm.
It can play some security bombs,
And
but
it can give other dang Commandromons rush or other deeper grades rush. Actually, when we just saw that, Peter and I had to actually look at each other and like, what? Wait, what?
yeah, but it loses heavily to blockers.
Yeah, it does. It does. But again, like it's not a bad deck. It's a good starter, like deck builder deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if Michael had any other
I,
things to say about D Brigade.
no, not really.
As I say, I think
Yeah,
you just.
yeah. Just by watching some matches, like it can do stuff, but it's just,
Yeah, I don't play that, but
yeah, it does stuff. It's just, I think there's still better things than that,
yeah,
for sure. Like, okay, this guy, Ancient Greymon, I actually built the deck. I think it's a lot of
I,
fun.
I have a hot take on this one too.
Alrighty, how about let's hear your hot? Oh, you know what? Let's hear Frank's hot take first.
You want to know mine for it?
Yeah.
Tier 3. It's a very TKO from what I've seen from like YouTube and from people actually like doing tournaments with it. They're like, if you don't get pieces for it, if you can't TKO like right there and then, this deck is not that good. And it's like a lot of people like it because it's Greymon, and everyone's Digimon is the Agumon arts or Digi Evolution. Uh, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I'm just going off of what I've seen on YouTube and the little tournaments on Twitch that they have.
Yeah,
And of course, I mean, they're playing against Bloomlord or Jessamon or Grandis. So I mean, it kind of doesn't help to go against all that into like Ancient Greymon.
that's,
All right. I want to hear your take, Michael. I want to see if I agree with you on that one.
so with Greymon, it's tier 2, borderline tier 1.
Why?
One is one of the better OTK decks besides Grandis and Melga, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Those only really two. Plus, it's like you really just need you sit and raising.
Yep. You're
You
safe.
sit and raising, you get your stack, have hyper in the hand. You might for blocking and stuff, but there's ways to get around that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I go ahead. I'm sorry.
it comes to a pilot who know what they're doing with their deck.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. I think it's around tier 2 or borderline, like around there tier. Like okay, I probably won't put tier 1, but I say like up there in tier 2 for sure. It can do things to you. Like if you don't expect it, you're gonna lose in that one whole turn. Um, just piloting it, it's rough. Like it's one of those it's a stack deck, just like these other decks that are in the format right now. Um, but you're just safe in the until there's something that messes with the raising area. This deck is perfectly fine, and it won't get messed around with. And then once it comes out, you're just gonna get hit really hard and wonder, damn, I lost this fast. And if you have the your Omnimon in hand, you just swing for 5 checks. No option cards work. You're pretty big already. You have the magic number of like around 15 to 16K to hit over things, and then you just blitz for game.
Yep.
That's pretty much what he does. Just does his one thing really good. Um,
Hmm.
BL I don't have any take on BL so much just because I don't watch many BL matches. Like every time I see a match with BL in it, I skip the video. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna let I'm gonna let Frank start this one off before I
Yeah,
say my piece.
I'm gonna tier one the shit out of that. That's actually really good. I mean, right now, a lot of people are actually are building this because they want to counter War X. Especially from what I heard from Adrian, is like, yeah, I'm building this just to counter War X and the Malga.
Melga.
It plays a lot of options, so you're gonna get a lot of heavy, 7 play cost, and usually a lot of 7 play cost bounces or smacks your dang Digimon out of the dang fight. I mean, it's pretty rough. And then of course bringing out Bellstar, for how many option cards you lower her play cost. So if you have a lot of option cards in your trash, which you will, so you're just playing Bellstar for like 2 or even like for free sometimes, or just like, I don't know, it's annoying, pretty annoying. But you go ahead, Michael. But yeah, I think it's tier 1.
See, I'm iffy with Bellstar being tier one. It's for me. It's at the tail end of tier one.
Yeah.
I done played against it a lot, especially in McAllen. There's a person who plays Bellstar all the time. It it can easily lose against Ancient Gray, Shoutmon. It can easily lose against that. Because the only thing Ancient Gray needs is a freaking delicate plan, and it's over.
Or the Alderman that stops security checks. Or
Yeah,
yes, options.
and it's like hitting Shoutmon is like okay.
Oh,
I
you're gonna
still have to.
yeah. I'm sorry, Michael. Go ahead.
It's definitely tier one, but I see it in the same vein as another deck on this list,
All right, so we
which is not
got
tier one.
so we got Bielstarmon there on tier one till end, right? So
Yeah.
then we got Michael's baby right here, the Armor
Oh.
Rush. Michael, you can start off with Armor Rush.
Oh gosh, where to go with this? This is my baby. I've been playing for the longest. It's tier two.
Would you put it
It's
above Ancient or right behind?
yes, above ancient. And the only reason it's above ancient and probably most of a lot of the tier two decks is it doesn't need a lot of memory to do what it has to do.
Don't I
It's
know it?
like give me 2 memory, cool, I can digivolve, swing, oh it dies, cool, digivolve again. It's Bricky Rush on crack, basically. It doesn't care about your security at all. The only thing it really scares it is DP reduction. But with security trope being non-existent in this format, if X don't get as much, and I could easily see this sneaking into like a top 32 major event easily.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too, cause like Armor Rush is another one that I almost wanted to build too, but then I
Because
go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh my bad. One funny thing, it can check Broom Lord very easily.
I actually, now that you mentioned that, I saw a match with Boomlord versus Armor Rush, and yeah, you're right, because that guy
It does
he gave him a hard time.
yeah, it doesn't care about suspending because once you get into your mana X, okay, you can suspend it. I can still redirect it.
Yeah, exactly. I saw
And
that.
if it dies, it goes to the top of my security.
Yeah, it's just another big boy there.
Yeah. What about you, Frank? Or whoever?
Um, I guess I'll say yeah, I agree with you. I say top tier too. That deck is it's pretty. Every time I hate playing against it when Michael plays it, but I always want to play against it just because I want to understand how to beat it. Um, I feel like there's always a few chances I have, depending on the deck I'm playing, right? But um, it's just I feel like I make a mistake because I'm like, damn, why did I do this? Because I just helped him in a way by deleting because he has armor purge, right? So I delete his
Yeah.
something and I just helped him do another play. So yeah, I agree. Also, even with watching some matches, like the one you were talking about, the Bloomlord matchup, he was giving that guy a very hard time. It was, I mean, I'm pretty sure that guy was annoyed what that guy was doing to him. Frank?
So I agree with you guys. I love the way this art is. You know, like Michael says, it doesn't give a damn about your security. It's going in. This is like the step bro of the relationship. You know, this is going down. You're stuck. I'm coming in. Like that's how this deck is, and I love it when Michael plays it. Just because I'm just like, dude, these guys don't even know what's gonna go on right now. But again, like I just like the concept. You know, armor purge. You know that it dies. Okay, well then let me set up for another one. Oh, boom, this is a blocker now. Oh, okay. Well, here, this one suspends you. Oh, thank you, sir. May I have another? Like, it's just it's so much going on for this deck, you know, and it doesn't need that. You need to calm the hell down.
Yeah, it's like even with the top end, yeah, you can play Death X. Personally, I can run two.
You need to calm the hell down.
I run two Death X and two
Death
just.
X.
I feel a lot of hate here, but
I mean, look again, Peter and I, we broke bitches.
I mean,
hey,
you and I could buy the card. We just don't want to buy it.
Yeah, we could buy it. We just don't, we just like, do we
can't buy
want
none of these.
Do we want to buy it for a video game cost?
I didn't buy none of these.
Yeah, I know you pulled it.
So I gotta put down a mortgage to actually get this on. Like I don't want to fucking do that.
But yeah, it's like with armor. I do say you have to put the Jesmon top end.
Yeah, just help
give armor so much more. It gives you that final swing.
I mean, you just have a lot of hate when it comes down to like playing Armor Rush. Like you just hate everybody. Not me though. You love me, but everyone else you just hate.
Moving on to the Marcus's War Gray X. I see him top. It's tier 1 also.
So okay, look at this. If Marcus is playing it, it's tier 3.
No, Marcus can run it. He does make some mistakes.
I'm just messing.
But for sure,
for sure it's top. It's top tier. If not, well, I mean, which War Gray is this one? Is this the one that new one now?
It's the one Marcus plays, War Gray X. I put it. I think. Well, for the matchups I played against him with Shoutmon, it was always 50-50 because like it's either if he gets a stack, it's kind of rough. But if I'm able to rush him down, there's a match where him and I just kept popping each other back and forth, and it was a really fun match. It was probably one of the most fun matches I've ever had, to be honest, just because it was like super intense. Like you know how you said you had an intense match at the tournament. It was like that. It was just a regular casual match, but it was intense. It was intense. Like I won 2-1, but it was intense. Like all 3 games were intense. It was fun. So yeah, again, I think this deck is also up there in tier 1, like right behind Bloom.
Oh, I mean, I think it should be above Bloomlord. Again, the only thing that we've seen from War Greymon, or this one actually, is Marcus's.
Well, I watched a lot of these matches because I love War Greymon. So I watched this one YouTuber. I can't remember his name right now, but he's a War Grey X main, and he always just posts match videos of War Grey X.
I know who he's talking about too.
Yeah. But do you think it's below Bloomlord?
Oh, his name is B-Boy Stunner. There you go. That's the guy.
I'm gonna give you a stunner. You didn't listen to me.
What
Do you
about?
think it's below Bloomlord though?
I mean, I don't know if I've seen him post a matchup against Bloomlord, so I don't know that matchup yet. But
What match has it gone through? Because if Bloomlord lost against that matchup, and he actually wins against it,
I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot of matches that he has with this deck.
I'm just thinking because I mean War Greymon 5 checks, really 5 checks in my face, just one hit, and if he's raising it, if he's doing it in the raise, I mean we're not touching that thing. So I mean that's the only thing.
What about you, Michael? What do you think of? Where do you think War X can go?
It's below Shout.
You have below shout. All right.
Yeah. It's definitely above Bellstar because you run both. You run the delicate plan. You also run the other Lord Grey that shuts off security.
Yeah.
With Cool Boy, it has enough draw power. Cool Boy still should be hit, but anyway, um, yeah. Plus, when you go into Ward Grey X, you swing for 2, 3 checks. You gain that memory back, and you can continue on your play.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I just enjoy watching the way the deck runs. It's. I mean, it's another single stack type of deck or a stack deck.
And it also has protection against effects
Yeah, it does with
if you
the.
get the stack right.
Yeah, exactly. Like you get the right stack, it's kind of annoying to remove off the field too. Especially with and he got the new Greymon X antibodies that
Yeah.
adds even more to that, and even the yeah, I think that's the only one. I mean, you can still run the other style with like what is it called? The new. No, I think that's it. Like it's just pretty much a new Greymon X that kind of gives it the boost, another boost, more protection.
Yep.
Um, uh, yeah, I can put it under Shoutmon too then, because like I think for me it was just a fun match, but I haven't played against him with my new Shoutmon, so I don't know now, right? So I'll need to do that next. Gallantmon, I think it still needs more help. I put it above in tier 3 right now. That's just me. I love Gallantmon too. That's another one of the decks I think it's probably like my second deck that I actually built. Or no, it was my third deck that I built. Um, I had a lot of fun playing it, and I know there's different ways to play it too. There's not just one way to play this deck. There's different like ratios you can do with the certain rookies and champions.
Yep.
The ultimate for sure, everyone runs the EX3 one because that one's really good, and then the X antibody is pretty good. But for me, yeah, I have Galamon down here in tier 3. It can win some matches, for sure against some matchups. Just once you get the right draw and the right cards, you're good to go. Just like any deck in a way. Right cards, you're good.
Yeah, it's tier 3. It can be easily played around.
Yeah. Frank?
Yeah, I could go with tier 3.
It has enough firepower to try to beat some other decks, but yeah, it's not gonna. You won't be like, damn, Galamon topped, like unless it's like a
Not yet.
small. Yeah, not yet. We'll get to that in the future. Melga X, I'm putting a GG tier, 100% GG tier. I don't know if y'all would disagree on that or not.
No, I would not. It's a good deck. I enjoy playing it, but yeah, it's a really good deck. It's fast. By the time you even know what's going on, you're already like fucking the game's over. Next round. That's basically what's going on.
Yeah, I have nothing to say about this deck. It's good.
Yeah, you turn
It's
off your brain, and it's literally one of the easiest decks to pilot, in my opinion. It just
Yeah,
it's too simple and it's too good to be that simple. Yeah, I'll keep it up there in the GG tier. Grandis, another GG tier.
Mhm.
I don't know if I put it. It's hard to put it. I want to put it under Melga. That's just me. It's like a
No,
50-50, you know?
it is. It is under Melga.
It's like a 50-50. The right whoever gets their right stack wins that match.
Yeah, that's true.
mm,
It could go both ways. Again, like I said, it just depends because fucking Grandis could reboot. Oh god, it's so annoying. But I mean, yeah,
I have. I think it's above Melga, just for the fact it doesn't need that much memory. It needs less memory than Melga does to get up to its stack, and it it does what Melga wants to do, but just faster.
Yeah. Um yeah, I mean, yeah, to me I still think it's just a 50-50 split. So I don't care
Okay,
what goes up,
y'all can
but
put it.
I just put it up there. It doesn't matter to me. And to me
It
it doesn't
does.
matter. I just think it's to me it's just a 50-50, but I don't care which way if it's above or under it to me. But I know it's a good deck. They're both good decks. I played against both already.
Yeah, yeah.
Alphamon.
Or
Do,
for
do, do you think that hit put it enough to be in top of tier 3, or do you put it at the bottom of tier 2?
oh wow, y'all putting it that high? Okay.
I have it around, I have it around tier 3 to be honest. Right below Gallant. Right under Gallant. Or is this Michael's rogue right here?
It's one of my rogues. The hit was terrible.
I heard it that bad.
In my opinion, yeah, it hurt it that bad.
Ouch. Frank, do you have any info on Alphamon games or?
I have not seen any of it.
It's
So
like I used to.
it's a rogue deck to me. So
So to give more reason why I put it in rogue,
Mhm.
when it was at full strength, it was better than Melga and Grandis.
Oh, really?
It
Hmm.
was yes,
That hit it that hard?
yes.
Damn.
It did what Melga wanted to do, but faster. It had more protection, in my opinion, than Melga did.
Okay. Well then I mean I agree with you on the rogue then because like
It's
I
yeah, it has. I know recently it did got top 32 or something in a medium sized event, but
I
that
heard
one hit just
yeah I heard that it was because of that one player though that he's a really good pilot with the deck and I even saw like in another video where they said if this guy they're like it's like a Nats thing they showed and they
yeah.
put Alphamon bottom but they said if this guy plays it I'll put it one tier up just because of him he's the good pilot to it. Like if it hits top 32 or something, it's only because that one player played that deck.
Yeah.
So yeah, if with that in mind, then yeah, I for sure then a rogue because if it takes
Alpha,
just that pilot,
yeah, Alpha dies so Melga can live.
then the next
Because
one. Oh,
Mel
go ahead.
because Melga is the less oppressive of the two.
So that it was that oppressive then.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I think I joined when that ban list happened, so I didn't get to see it. Um, Blue Flare, I think it's like it's either top tier 2 or bottom tier 1.
I have a hot take on this one too.
I think it's bottom tier 1. Maybe over
Oof.
Beostar. No, under,
Oof.
under.
Okay.
Why? Just because, like, so far from playing it, I feel like I don't know if you want to try to flood. I'm just gonna ruin your day, and you're not gonna have fun playing the damn game. And going against it, it's another thing too. Like, actually, I think I put it top tier 2 now. Just because, like,
Really?
you can You can play a damn, that's hard. No, because a lot of decks want to flood, right? Ah man, I'm so 50-50 right now. What about you, Michael? You played a lot of the deck.
Oh, hmm. Y'all might Frank gonna hate me for saying this. I know he's gonna hate me for. It's above Balloon Lord.
But okay.
Yeah. No. I agree. I was gonna say you cannot put that under fucking Shoutmon at all.
And the reason why, what does Balloon Lord wants to do? Flood the
Mm,
board. What does
Board.
Sharkmon wants to do?
flood board.
Flood the board.
Uh huh.
Ward Grade X, yeah, it's just a one stack, but
Sometimes they play that three
Big ass
cost to
stack.
search, and then they have a two stack there in front of you.
yeah, and it's like you run the red Greymon to circumvent your opponent having to have two Digimon on the field. Plus, with the newest support it has, the new level 3, it's more consistent than it was in the past. Plus, the new egg that allows you to draw just for having a blue tamer.
Actually, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about playing BT11 version, and we're talking about BT11. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah, the deck's just gotten a lot, especially like with the new tamer. Like you're just getting extra memory, and even with the Sora and Joe's in there, I think with Frank or even other matchups I was at I had Kiha, Sora and Joe, and then the new tamer. I was starting my turns with like 6 or 7 memory.
And it's like blockers really don't matter because just going up the simple line of to Metal Greymon, you can freeze 3 attackers. Four, my bad. Because Greymon freezes 3 if it's Digicross, and Melbird freezes 1 when it's attacking, and turn player has priority. So even if they have all those blockers out, okay. And then with Deckermon, you can just, like I was telling you, the one play it can do, swing with Greymon, with Metal Grey, on suspend, Digivolve for 2 into Decker Greymon, slide in another Greymon, who then swing in for 2 checks.
That's
And you're
4
not worried
checks.
because, yeah, no, 3. It's 3. You swing once with Metal Grey,
Oh yeah,
then use
yeah.
the Greymon's effect turn. And it's like you don't have to worry about it dying because Decker Grey has Armor Purge, which is stupid. But hey,
So is the new Cyber German? Not Cyber German.
yeah,
You know which one I'm talking, right? The new BT11 one.
yeah.
That one's pretty good too. It can help you against those what are they called? The ones that stop play cost too. It
Yeah, I know
pop
what you're.
pop a level 3 to the bottom of the deck.
And I know I haven't seen it much yet since we just got into BT11. But before we got into BT11, there was some versions that used to run Magnamon X as the top end with X antibody, and there's some that even run the Metal Garuru X on the top end.
Oh, some nice little tech then to the deck. That's cool. Just
Yeah,
to give.
because Magna,
Oh, I'm sorry. Just to give it like a bigger boss monster, right?
yeah, especially with Magnamon X, it gives it a blocker, a redirecting blocker,
I didn't even think of that. Thanks, Michael.
because you just use the X antibody, slide it underneath, attack when you're attacking, go into yeah.
Thanks, Michael. That's all I gotta say. Thanks, Michael. You gave me some ideas.
And it's like it doesn't hurt you at all because if it gets deleted, the mana goes to your security, and your
Yeah,
stock will still stay.
Frank.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I agree. For sure, it should be over Shoutmon. Uh, uh, it's good where it's at. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's
Yeah,
good where it's at.
I can see it topping too at the Nationals. Like probably not way up there in top 8, but
A
yeah.
lot of people
I'll make a surprise. It'll be a surprise.
yeah.
Security control. It's also one of these other decks. I've seen a lot of matches of this too. Where would you put this, Michael?
Tier 2.
For real?
Yeah. Security control is terrible.
I think it's just a matchup thing, isn't it?
Um,
Venus?
what you
We
think, Frank? Before I say my piece.
Uh, I mean, I think Peter is right too. I mean, I think it just depends on the matchup what you're gonna do. But at the same time, I do believe what Michael is saying too, because security control does suck. Depending if against the tier ones that we have here, or the tier twos, or the fucking GG tier, like you're already getting smacked for 5 checks, and what the hell is security control are you doing?
And
But
it's like,
but go ahead, Mike.
no,
No,
go ahead. No, go
all I
ahead.
was gonna say is like that. It's, I mean, pretty stupid. Like doing 5 checks. But yeah, go
Yeah, security control is not good this format at all. It's because we expect them to be the top decks, Grandis, Melga, and Black War.
yeah.
Then it's like you also have to think about what decks will have a decent matchup against these top decks. And what security control wants to do against. It's like, what's security control going to do against Shoutmon?
True. Okay, I agree.
Was it going to do against Bloom?
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what you're seeing then. Yeah, the matchups are not. Wait,
If huh?
you don't think it's just bottom tier one, or it's just you think it's just top tier two?
I think it's top tier 2.
Okay, yeah, I can agree. Yeah, just looking at the decks on top above it, I'm just like,
Because yeah, I have a thing about tier 2 too. I would like to change my armor to behind Emperor. Because Venus and Emperor can flip flop.
oh, okay. I haven't played that matchup with. I mean, I don't play a lot of my ancient Greymon anyways, but I just do it just so I'm like, I feel like ending someone in one whole turn. It's just it's fun, dude. I like that. Okay, we're going back to security. Okay, yeah, I agree with security control. Yeah, I'll say top two just by looking at the top of the decks too. Above it, I'm just like, yeah, it's not doing much to those compared to like, yeah. um, this is probably Michael's thing right here is the Minerva Mon. I only played against it like 3 times, two times I believe. One against Ben from Westico. And the other one was another dude, but I think he was from not. I played him at Stronghold. I don't remember where he's from. Probably McAllen. Because McAllen players do go to Stronghold, right? Some of them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
playing against it, I mean, I had a decent time. I didn't have too much of an issue. There are some matches where, of course, it popped off on me, but it has. I feel like it has to pop off to get the loop on me, and if it doesn't get it, then I don't know. I feel like none of the other cards in it kind of just threaten me so much. But I think it's for me. I think it's in tier two.
Yeah, it's in tier 2. Even with the new support it is faster in my opinion.
Yeah,
Um it has more of a rush style to it now because now you play the purple that has retaliation, like Dark Lizardmon, Soulmon, which give your Digimon retaliation 2k DP for all turns, I think, and they all gain blocker.
yeah. I felt it when you played the cross version of it
But
too. It was a little annoying.
and that's not even the bad part about the deck. It's the loop itself
Yeah, when that
because
gets going, it's annoying.
you can easily get 10 memory by starting off at 2.
Yeah, I agree. That loop itself is just annoying if it gets
I done
going.
play, I done played it a few times. Shout out to Ivan who played it against me while I used to play armor. It's when it gets the pieces, and when it gets the right pieces in the grave, it can go off,
Yeah.
and just is very consistent once it gets those pieces.
Frank, did you get any experience with Minerva or even? Well, I know Mervamon's gonna boost it for sure, but I don't know if you had any.
I mean, not really. I mean, if anything, I saw it. a lot of times. So I mean, the only thing I can say is for sure tier 2. The loop is kind of bullshit, and well, that's all I can say.
Y'all will see it next Friday.
Oh, it's my
You're gonna-
first baby, my first deck. It's GG tier. I'm just kidding. Oh,
Offense to piss people off for this one too.
this one is tier 1 for me at the bottom.
Offense to get kicked out of the Discord
I'm
channel.
gonna kick him out right now. I think he's tier 1 because okay, hear me out real quick, Michael. Okay.
Okay.
I know he's not as consistent, right? But when he gets those pieces and you see Mr. Bossman out there, it's kind of rough to deal with it.
But the main thing you said right there, when you get those pieces.
Yeah, but I mean that's every deck, you know. But I mean, there's other decks that do better when they're inconsistent. Like say they have a bad hand, you can get out of that issue. With Jessamine, it's a little rougher if you have a really bad hand because yeah, you're gonna have to force your level 5s out or level 4s out. You know, 4s and 5s to try to get started with something. I agree, but I feel like this boss monster, like he can flood the field. He has your blockers. He has protection. He'll pop 4 or 5 checks, pierce through you, attack you unsuspended. I don't know. That's just me. I think he's bottom tier 1, but if y'all want to put him lower, I'm cool with it. Go ahead, Michael.
It's tier 2.
Yeah, I was saying, I know it's top tier 2.
Oh no.
You wouldn't put it. You would put it under the ancient.
No. Him and Ancient are on the same issue. It's the consistency.
Okay.
If we have mulligans,
Yeah.
then
Then
it can be
maybe.
easily tier 1.
Okay.
But it's very high rolly. You
Mhm.
have to see the right pieces. If you don't, you can get steamrolled.
That is true. There's a lot of matches where I was like, fuck.
Again, I'm gonna shout out to Ivan, who took the store championship with this. And I played against him a lot with this. It's all about the luck of the draw, about that opening hand and what you can do with it. Okay, it can break you very easily.
Yeah, yeah. I've struggled with it a couple times where actually shout out to Michael here because he's the one who trained me and this was my very first actually no shout out to Ben first. Okay, he trained me and I remember him telling me, you sure you want to play Jessamine? That's not a very new friendly deck and I was brand new to the game and I was like, I want to do Jessamine because I like the Royal Knight. He's super cool. I wanted to originally play Black War because that's my favorite Digimon, but then they're like, he's okay right now. He's not that great. Why don't you try like a starter deck? Okay, I chose Jessamine. And then shout out to Michael because he ran me through all the struggles I had and helped me with combos. So I'm guessing this with all the matches against Ivan that he learned what moves I could do. So that also helped me learn the deck. And then shout out to Frank because he was my punching bag for a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, it was always the Mastermind matchup, and it was so much fun. Those matches were fun. Like Frank could even tell you, those matches were so much
Last
fun.
a fucking long time.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Frank.
Oh,
I mean, honestly, I think, I mean, I'm because if it was me, you know, I'm gonna be biased with you, Peter, because I mean, I played against it, and we have Elijah playing it, but at the same time, I have to agree with Michael too. Like it is like playing against you and Elijah. I see the brick, you know, and if I'm bricking and you're bricking, then okay, you have a fair chance. But it's just like I do see the bricks when I have a hand, you know, and that's the only thing. And of course, like just the matchup in general too, man. Like it's just like against the top tiers that are there, the tier ones, like yeah, it could have a rough matchup.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll put it. Yeah, because again, I'm looking at the top. I'm like these other decks are more consistent, and
Yeah,
they're
'cause
so
we can talk
fast.
about it when what EX 4 or BT12 comes out, we could talk about it then.
I can't wait.
Yeah, cool,
Okay,
yeah,
but right now it's tier 2.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Um,
didn't get no new changes. He's still him, but okay, yeah, I'll agree tier 2 because looking at the top, those decks are fast.
Michael, did you say Rogue?
No, I did not say
Yeah,
Rogue.
I thought y'all was like, hey man, you better calm it down over there, man. Putting everything
No.
Rogue.
I did not say Rogue.
This is a deck Frank caught up trying, but this Aegis Tremont is rogue for sure.
Yeah, it's
The hell is that one?
The one
Oh,
that
yeah.
removes the evolution cards or whatever.
That one's a little big.
I don't.
Yeah. Rogue as hell.
Yes, unfortunately, it's Rogue. I done played against it a lot. 2 people in McAllen used to play it. One still does every now and then. No, old dude's cool who plays it. He like to play a lot of jank stuff. He admits he like to play jank, so it's too slow. It does some stuff, but it's like it's not really doing nothing. Yeah, it got some indirect support, but it's still rogue. But it's below Dark Knight.
Yeah, we all agree. Aegis Tremont, rogue. 4 great
Uh-huh.
dragons. I built this deck for really cheap. Michael helped me with the last few pieces I needed. I
That's
didn't
legendary.
even need to buy anything or order anything on TCG online.
Yeah.
I kind of did a different version of another. I didn't. There was a deck list I looked up first, but then I changed it a little bit.
Oh wow.
I know.
I
Oh
changed.
wow.
Wow.
I changed it.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Now let's see what he puts up.
I feel like it can go against Commander One. I changed it to where I have yellow rookies. The yellow rookies I can digivolve over. What is it? The Mastermon's egg.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I use those rookies, and I don't use the Agumon. I don't use the Patamon. I think it's just meh. To me, my opinion. That's just me. But like, I even added the Angemon X antibody to the deck because it's a free evolution, free security. And then once you get those 4 greats out, dude, it feels like a really fun deck to me. Like, especially, I feel like I've had not a big issue. I even beat Marcus's Wargray X, but it was just like a one match. It wasn't a full match. But it was just because like I had the right pieces, and I also like was at the brink of decking out. I kept deleting his stuff, which he didn't have fun with for a while. But he also was breaking, so that helped me a lot.
I hate to break it to you.
Mike, tell the truth.
I really hate to break it to you.
Okay, man.
It's road tier. No, not even above alpha.
Okay, I'll put it right there.
Okay, since this your podcast,
No,
you have me
it's
on here.
our podcast.
Okay, but we can put it there. I honestly think it's a terrible deck.
It's not great. Yeah, it's not great.
It's dog crap.
It's not great. It'll only have fun matchups against other matchups that are dog crap too.
The gimmick is cute, but it needs help. It needs some milk.
I agree. Okay, yeah. Put it rogue. I'll keep it rogue. Frank, you're gonna put it rogue too, right?
You know damn well I'm putting in Rogue.
All right, y'all watching? It's rogue tier. I'm sorry. Whoever loves the 4 grades. We got Dragon Links. I played against Michael with this stupid thing. It annoyed the hell out of me for a little while, but then I understood. Okay, this thing is. I know what it does now. I think it's tier 3.
Yeah.
Wait, which deck is this one?
The Dragon Links.
Dragon Link.
I don't know if you played Michael's Dragon Links.
Oh, Dragon Links is nice. But yeah, tier 3 is nice.
So
Yeah,
I
think
it's a little gimmicky as well.
yeah, like it makes you think about the children.
Yeah, well, basically what Frank said, it's bottom of tier 3. It lives or dies by its tamer.
Exactly.
You said what I said? So about the
Yeah.
children?
Yeah, it lives to die by its tamer.
Yeah, it's.
Actually,
Hey, Michael, let's calm it down. Put everything in rogue, Michael.
can we make a change?
All right, what's the change?
Put Alpha to tier 3 and Dragon Links to Rogue.
Damn, you're that guy tonight. Okay.
Damn. Okay, I like it.
Even and the reason why I got the other justification, even though Dragon Links is one of my favorite decks, it lives and dies by its tamer. Alphamon doesn't have that problem. Alphamon's an X antibody deck. It has access to Cool Boy. Need I say more?
Okay, okay. You all right, Mike? All right, we'll let Frank start off with this deck right here, the Dark Impojimon deck. EX3.
Okay.
This is Frank's second
Oh, boy, here
baby
we
right
go.
here.
All right. Honestly, I will. I'm not gonna say my bitch is top 1 or 2. Maybe, but I think this deck is really good. Not top 1. I mean tier 1. Maybe getting 2, but I think getting the pieces to actually get into the fighter mode and the dragon mode, you wipe out the whole board, and then you get no security effects happening with that smack. And usually, depending how it is, you could do a 4 check or a 3 check with that, and it's pretty nice. And then if they delete the fighter mode, you get to bring out a Wormmon and Vmon from that from your trash, and then there you go, searching again. It can be very consistent, but again, how every damn deck is, you gotta get your pieces.
So where do you think
For sure, it's not Rogue. I could say that. Maybe on top of Gallet, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I think it could do better than Gallet.
I have Gallant on top, but I agree on tier 3 as well. But Michael, I don't know where you have this one at.
Oof.
Oh, that's another hot take, isn't it?
No.
Okay,
it's-
okay.
No. I want to say it's almost like. No, it's tier 3. I was gonna say it's almost like the
Yeah,
tier.
because I mean, with Mike, like that's how I'm thinking too, dude. But I'm just like, realistically though, because I mean, we've played against Armor Rush with this deck, and I've 2'd you.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm just like, I can, because it's really good. The deck is good, and it sucks because playing against Armor Rush, I've smacked Armor Rush with that deck. So it's just, and then Jessamon too. So that's why I'm saying like it's hard to say like it's tier 3.
I haven't played Jessamon with your Impojimon.
Yeah, I've done I've gotten Elijah even, but of course he doesn't have the GX. But at the same time, it's just going into it with 18k or 18k retaliation into piercing into unsuspending, or it's pretty annoying, and it wipes out the board, so he has no protection.
I think it falls under the same issue with Jessamon as well, like where it's
So I mean,
inconsistent.
we
too.
can make an argument that it could be top 2 or tier 2.
I'll say it's at the tail end of tier 2.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, putting that together, yeah, I could see it going to tier 2 then. Because it isn't a bad deck. It does live around like trashing and actually setting yourself up to actually getting that fighter out there.
Man, you can hear Frank with the passion of he's slamming the damn desk.
Right?
And my fingers on that.
All right.
Like it's just because it's like honestly, it's just hard to say it's worse than where it was at, tier 3. Like it's not bad because I mean
don't think
honestly,
it's bad. No, I don't think it's bad.
yeah, because if you do destroy it, then you basically still give me my pieces, what I need, into the trash. And I mean, it's not. I just think it's not tier 3 bad, you know.
Yeah.
But again, I
I mean,
agree with Michael.
I don't think tier 3 is bad either. I just think it's just.
Well, it's not worse than, like I'm saying, it's not worse than them.
I To me, I just think the tier 2 decks can be. No, I agree. Then it could be the bottom of tier 2.
Yeah.
I agree. Next one is Examon. I have not touched it. I haven't played against it, but I watched matches on it, and it looks cool for what it does. And I have majority of the damn pieces. I just don't want to buy Examon. Don't want to pay $35 to get 4 pieces. $35 a piece.
Fuck that.
It would be cool because it's another DNA type of style, which I like DNA so much. It's such a fun. It's like digicrossing to me. It's like the same thing to me in a way, where those two mechanics made me love the game even more. Because I started in BT10, so digicrossing. I watched Crossheart the show, and I love digicrossing. Then DNA, like of course all of us watched Adventure 2 with Vmon and Wormmon, and
Yep.
so DNA was another mechanic that was like, oh, badass. So Examon, I think it's in tier 1 though. I still think it's up there. It's a good deck.
I have to agree with Peter too. From what I've heard,
I heard he
lot of
has a
people
good.
actually-
I heard he has a good
I was
Blackboard
gonna
X
say a lot of
matchup.
people. Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people actually been trying to build this to go against the Black War.
Yeah.
So I mean, I can see it at tier 1 for sure. It is one of the best DNAs, other than some other ones we're gonna talk about. But also, either way, it's tier 1. I'm still gonna keep it there. Where Peter put it, yes, I agree.
I think it's above Beostar, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's a very hit and miss, from what I've seen. But for sure, I do feel like it's tier 1, especially against the Black War. If it could give one of the GG tiers like fucking problems, it deserves to be recognized.
Huh.
All right, man. Let's hear this bullshit.
No. Wow. Am I the bad guy now? Okay.
Damn. Hey, honestly, look, I agree with everything that you said, but this one, I mean, I would see it going to tier 2.
No.
But I feel like it has its like strength, like it has its power.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking.
It's where it should be.
Yeah.
I again wanna played against it. Yes, it can be inconsistent, like another deck on this list, but it does everything what this other deck wants to do, but better. Invade is stupid.
Yeah.
I hate that keyword with a passion. The Slagemon's effect is stupid, forcing you to attack once you come out, raise it,
That's dumb.
and trash and security. It's a good deck.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah, overall, I would actually. All I need is Examons, but I'm not gonna pay that money.
Because then also with that, isn't that one you can also bring out Breaker German?
Yeah.
That's why I have all. I literally have all the pieces under Examon. I just don't want to pay for that. Damn. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not paying for that.
Mother Deeper, Rogue.
So.
Michael. Okay, is Michael gonna say something? I put Mother D Reaper Rogue.
We're at in Rogue.
Right behind Skull Knight.
Oh, Mother D Reaper is top of
Rogue?
Rogue near near tier 3.
Yeah, I mean you felt it, Peter, in and around your mouth, like
But then I know how to beat it because I didn't know what the hell that thing did. It's like a old BT11 8 or 9 deck, or what is it, Michael? BT8?
But
EX2.
you also played
EX2.
against Dragon.
Damn, that's way back.
But you also played against Dragon Links and Skull Knightmon.
Wait,
So
go ahead.
so you think Mother D Reaper loses against those two matchups?
Nah, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Mother D was up there. It's like
Yeah.
it's like that guy told me that's his main right there, and he's like, you're
Mhm.
just on a timer, so he kind of taught me the matchup.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I think I'm agree with Michael. It's top tier on fucking Rogue. And I think you should agree too, because like I said, it was in and around your mouth. all day.
Like,
Okay.
it's funny. Mother D Ripper, it can beat. I can say, yeah, it can probably beat most things in tier 3 easily. For the simple fact, if you play the yellow version with tactical retreat, the yellow Kari, what else?
The more I look at
forgot
D
some-
Brigade up there, dude, I really want to move D Brigade to the Rogue tier. I'm sorry. Oh, good. Okay, go on. I'm sorry.
Um, it's like, yes, it's a timer with Mother D, but there's also the aspect of if you hit Gatekeeper, if they get Gatekeeper on the field, what are you gonna do? It's a blanket -1 security,
Yeah, it's
and their Digimons are unaffected by effects because they don't have levels. So Alecmon can't delete them, if I'm not mistaken. But wait, I gotta read Galakmon. I forgot what it does.
So the next one we're gonna talk about is Machine Digimon. We've faced a little piece of it with Frank already.
I hate that. It's dog shit.
I I I think it's tier 2, top tier 2, but it does have good matchups against some of these tier 1 decks. But Frank might have another take for it. Okay, wait.
Wow,
Frank.
Frank.
Oh, okay, wait.
Well,
I think he's attending something. Oh,
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna do that right after this. But for sure, I think Machine Dramon should be tier 1. Only reason,
actually, you know
it's
what? There is a Japanese list where he.
yeah,
is
I
up
mean, it's
there.
smacked. It has smacked. Two of those decks are on tier 1.
But then, like you said, that's a Marcus pilot, so that doesn't count.
I mean, you're doing that blue flare one.
Yeah, but I had that is a rough matchup. But I want
No,
to.
yeah, I mean, yeah, it was. I'm telling you, if you're gonna put a tier 2 against that one, it can't be. I mean, it's a really good deck, and I see it honestly. And me and Michael were talking about it. We could see this deck actually
Oh,
when it comes.
it's gonna be better.
Yeah, when it comes to BT12, like it's gonna be in a category talking like GG tier, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna get way better. Even it's already pretty good.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, I can see it in tier 1 as well.
yeah, it's tier 1. It bodies. It does a lot of things well for the most part.
And I heard this is another sort of
Analog Man makes it.
Yeah, it makes
very
it so
hard.
much more dangerous.
Yeah,
Actually, this thing could be at the very top of tier 1
Yeah,
because
it should be very top because Analog Man makes it so hard, dude.
and I've heard
you
it's another check to War Grey X, Black War Grey X.
Yeah, like it's just like it makes it so hard, dude, just to fucking check into a win and nope, redirect back to me. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
it's annoying.
and that's what I was watching too. Another thing is they're saying some people this is another deck. Some people want to take the Nats to check Black War because everyone thinks it's Black War, which of course everyone knows it's going to be. But yeah, what do you think? Mike, you cool with it being the top of tier 1? Because it's rough for Blue Flare. If I don't have a big enough body for it, unless I play like a different type of thing to it. But
I don't think it's top of tier 1, but it's tier 1. Actually, it's tier 1. It's where it's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean it can be placed anywhere around, anywhere in the middle of the pack or the top pack. It's pretty
No, yeah, it's tier 1.
it's pretty solid. Next one is Frank's Mastamon. I think she's up there in tier two, top of tier two, or even she could even possibly be at the bottom of tier one. Like, it's like they say about the deck. It's like it depends on the pilot. It also depends on the build, which it's the roughest part in finding the ratios for the deck. Um, but supposedly it's been doing well against a lot of matchups here. Besides Black War X having the worst matchup, and it can check Melga.
Yeah, isn't that increasingly better with the new support? The new tamer is good. Well, all the support is good for it. That is got.
Yeah.
It's a very good deck.
I could be arguably in tier one as well, like somewhere near the bottom. But I think it's fine at top tier too.
Yeah.
I know Frank's not here to talk about it, but he can come back and see if he agrees with that later.
Okay.
Blue Green Imperial. It's
My boy. What happened to you, my boy?
okay. I played Frank's Imperial against this deck. I can either whoop his ass really fast, or if I don't get my piece, then I lose. Right? It's kind of like okay, yeah, he's tier three at the top.
Yeah, it's tier 3.
He's top tier three.
What happened to my boy? It was so good.
It's such a fun deck to play, though. It's still fun to me.
Yep.
All right, we'll agree on that one. Phoenix Marsmon. That's also I think in tier three right now.
I'm not too sure about that yet. I really need to build it.
Yeah, I haven't seen
But-
many matches of it because I don't go out of my way to look at Marsmon matches.
I think it's rogue. I haven't because the builds I don't seen. I'm not liking the builds that I have seen so far
Yeah,
because they're trying to mix both Phoenix Mon and Marsmon, like the
yeah.
top end with both. I think you should focus more on Marsmon.
I think he's the better one out of the two, in my opinion.
Yes, because Marsmon can. Yeah, it's like rogue.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
The Phoenix Marsmon thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I can see a rogue too.
There's a quick recap, Frank, just to go real quick with it. We put Mastamon top tier 2 because it still has good support, and it all depends on the ratios and build. And Imperial Blue Green, we put it at tier 3. Top of tier 3.
Okay.
Are you cool with those, or do you have Mastamon
Cool with the
argument?
tier 3. Mastamon. I mean, 75%. Yeah, I'm cool with tier 2. But the other one's just like, oh. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's annoying to have everyone block her and retaliate. So if you if you decide to attack and you get retaliated,
Yeah.
I mean, for sure
I
it's gonna be
forgot.
below Blue Flare because I mean, Blue Flare stops the shit out of that me from blocking.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, man, I could see it. I mean, this is my deck, but I could see it tier 2. Like, you know, I could see it tier 2, but I could also see it like bottom of tier 1.
I would like to play the matchup, Frank, because I heard supposedly she's a Melga X check. We should play that matchup just to see if it's true or not.
Yeah, she might be, but it depends. Like I said, a lot of it just depends, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if you get the hands, you could do it.
I'm thinking it's because the blocker retaliation thing.
Yeah, I mean, anything that has to do with to attack to knock out 3 security or something, stop all that. It's annoying, but yeah. I mean, like I said, I could see where you guys deal with that. So
She honestly could go higher, to be honest. Not gonna lie.
yeah, I mean, if anything, she could go to the bottom of tier 1, but top of tier 2 is still respectful. So I mean, I still think for sure she's better than everything else that we saw in tier 2 and 3.
Yeah. Now we'll just go to what is it? U Force, O Force, however you want to say
Mhm.
it. He's up there in tier 1 also.
Mm-hmm.
You are oh okay. Michael's got GG tier, I think.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he's up there with. Well, yeah, it's up there with tier 1.
Does he have the body to beat up Machine German? Because Machine German
Mhm.
does need a setup, right?
No, Machine Drum does have to set up, but at the same time, like U Force is going to be doing a lot of the tamer memory stuff, and she does have to check into me, or she's going to have to find a way to pierce through me to actually get to my security,
Yeah.
Like the only issue that U
and that's the
Force
only
has with
thing that.
What was that, Mike?
the only issue I see U Force having with Machine Dramon is Chaos Dramon.
Yeah.
Everything else, U Force can just bounce back.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you have to get
The
that.
more tamers it has on field, it can bounce back.
Yeah, so it goes for the level.
I guess we'll have to
Yep.
see it eventually.
And there's an infinite loop with it.
Yep.
Mhm.
This Galgamon, I know it's supposed to get a burst mode soon, but I think right now it's still in the
It's
rogue tier as well.
it's trash.
Yeah, I pulled the Altart Tamer and I'm like, cool. It's not the one I care for. Thanks.
It's trash. It relies too much on your opponent having a big hand size to do anything.
Yeah, and I don't like how I give your security to your hand either.
Yeah.
That's not. Yeah, it's not something I want to do.
I mean, the only reason you want to do that is if you're going for game.
Yeah. The poop. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Frank. Do you have a rogue as well?
Which one? This one?
Galgamon.
GG tier.
Okay. All right, he's trolling.
Yeah.
Poop deck GG tier. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
You're shitting me.
I haven't seen enough of it yet, but I do watch a lot of matches of it because I like it. I think it's
Shitting me.
bottom tier 3. I'm not shitting you.
Wow, that's a full of shit statement.
Yeah, you're full of fucking shit, bro. The
It's
shit you're
ro-
saying right now is dumb.
Don't be a piece of
it,
crap.
Yeah,
it's rogue.
Oh, yeah, okay, I agree with you. I'll just be the troll.
it's shit.
I'm shitting around.
It's shit.
Yeah, post shit. It's like at the bottom of the barrel.
Oh man. All right, yeah, that's all we gotta say about the poop deck. We just have to throw a little bit of
Yeah,
puns to it.
Put the emote next to it, please.
The Bagra himself. I think the boss monster is a beast. He can even just play. He can be a boss for a purple deck too. He doesn't even have to be in the Bagra.
oh right, that is.
Yeah. Oh crap! I gave Michael an idea.
Stop doing that.
But yeah, he could just be the one of the boss monsters in a purple deck. I think his effect is really good. Like,
It's
but consistency
yikes.
wise, what is he? Tier 3 or bottom tier 2?
Tier 3. I mean,
Oh,
I think tier 3 because Michael was struggling like a mother playing
it's
that.
it's rogue.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, I like I said, I would have been saying no to like tier 3, but Rogue 2, like shit, we're
It's
gonna do it there too. I have no counter to that.
it suffers the same thing with that Dragon Mates. It
Oh
lives and
yeah,
dies by its timer.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense.
Galacticmon Rogue as well.
Yeah, it's terrible.
A little higher right here.
Yeah. Frank Fizz to get us with a hot take.
I don't know, man.
I've seen those deck lists. And I'm just like, ew, it's like looks not
Well,
fun.
I actually got to like see it like go on. Oh, I mean, Card Protagonist was playing it too.
Everyone says it's worse than D Reaper. It's the worst D Reaper, the worst copy of a D Reaper or something.
It really
Well, you
is.
said everyone, and I said that they're shitting themselves. Okay.
That's enough of the poop. We already passed that guy.
But I mean, honestly, I mean, I think it's nice. I mean, yeah, it's rogue. But I mean, again, a lot of the rogue decks do show flashes, so I mean, I understand. So I mean, I like I said, I'm not gonna put it tier 3 for sure, but I for sure will put it over fucking Dragon Links and punk ass. No,
Yeah.
not over shit. This one he got shitted
right there,
on.
right there, right in the middle.
Yeah, right there, right there.
Oh, now the king, the ruler, the one that's most. It's gonna be in top 8s, and Nat's most likely like several of them, maybe. Hot take: how many Black War X's will be in top 8? I'm gonna say 3 decks out of the top.
I'm gonna say 4.
3 of the people in the top 8 are gonna have Black War X. No, yeah, I could see half too. Damn. Now I'm gonna say 3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm gonna say 4 because you're a whore. You're welcome.
I'm gonna say 2.
Say something.
2.
Say something.
It's not gonna be as many as people think it is.
Okay. I honestly think it should not be above them though.
I okay.
The only reason I think all of them in general, those 3 right there, if anything's winning, the
It's those 3.
yeah, those 3 are going to be the top tier
Yeah.
decks. But I can't say one of them is better than the other because they all do the damn same and they hurt.
It's a rock paper scissors format.
Yeah.
Black War can beat Garuru easily. Grandis can beat Black War.
And then there's
And then Garou could be
Yeah.
Grandis. But also, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm saying because when I was playing against, was it Angel? Andrew? He was doing the Black War deck, and I was beating him with the Melga deck. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's just it depends, man.
Yeah, it's like
because I 3-1 him. He only got me with one game.
With those 3 decks, it's really a coin flip.
Like who can be faster? That's basically what it means.
Yeah.
But like I said, man, I mean, if anything for consistency, I would say Garurumon will beat War and Grandis. But at the same time, I do see War Greymon, you know, the only reason is because it'll pop the cool boys. And those decks need cool boy.
Well, we all agree these 3 are like for sure GG.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
for
these
sure,
guys.
Those are top tier.
I am still not complete with my Black Warrior X yet.
I'm not either.
Still need pieces.
I'm not spending money on cool boys.
You need your pennies.
Just spread them around. Spread the love. Spread the love, Michael. You have decks that play cool boy, don't you?
Yeah.
I can't find my cool boys.
Wow.
Were they in a certain deck or?
I have no idea.
Did you give them away?
No, I doubt he did that.
I don't know. Maybe he did before we even knew about this coming out.
I don't think I did. I'll have to look again. But
I highly doubt it because Michael was excited to play Black Warrior Gray X as well.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
But yeah, this is.
Hold on, Peter. Now that this whole tier list is done, let's go back and actually reevaluate and see what we have to move down and up.
This is a 2-hour ass video right now. All right, let's go.
No. Well, I'm just saying, from the ones that we actually had.
Okay.
You know, yeah, the ones that we actually had, like, okay, well, yeah, maybe we can't see this going up. Like how you said, okay, Commandramon seeing at the tier 3.
Within the tier list, I'm fine with it, where everyone's at. But if it's moving stuff up and down, I feel like I put Massamon on tier 1 at the
yeah.
I feel like I can put her.
Massamon is better than security control.
And now thinking about it, I think Bielstar needs a certain matchup to be good against these other ones.
Battlestar's tier 2.
I put her tier 2.
It's funny. Battlestar has a terrible matchup against Armor.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I think she just just a good matchup to some decks. You know, it's not everyone. Like
Yeah.
she'll lose to Ancient Grade too if the stack comes out. You're not doing anything.
So, wait, this is a 2-hour video?
Yeah, but at the same time, also we gotta understand, like, does Ancient Gray stop effects?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well then,
Yeah, it does. The hybrid. Yeah.
yeah.
because if it does, then okay. But
Anyone from tier 2 should move up or down? I don't see it. I think everyone's fine there.
Security control should be down.
Not tier 3, right? But like near
Oh,
under
yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
I mean, if so too,
I think Impoja should be up
yeah,
top. Like,
yeah.
top of tier 1.
Top of tier 1.
I mean, tier 2.
I would say
Oh.
Jesus. Showing too much love, baby.
And Minerva.
I need to play Frank's Imperial with my Jess and Ancient. I want to see the matchups. I haven't seen them yet.
I get back on Minerva. I have to finish building it.
So yeah, for
The mess-
now, just
yeah,
I haven't seen the
Mastermind
matchup, the actual matchup yet, because I'll put them up there.
So, hot takes on the top 8. What decks would be in the top 8?
Black War, Grande Smelgo for sure, right?
We'll leave them up there. We're
You-
talking about tier 1.
Old Force,
Yeah.
gonna be up there. You can sneak in a Bloom Lord and a Blue Flare.
Okay. Those are safe bets.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, if I'm gonna go with something under tier 1,
Yeah.
I can see Ancient Greymon.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna take Dark Imperial to the tournament. Maybe like 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, no, like I get
same with Ancient Grey. Ancient Grey is gonna be the same way, but I think Ancient Grey can sneak into top 8. My hot take.
Yeah. Well, we're talking about top 8 in general.
Of Nats. Yeah,
No, for sure. No. I cannot see Ancient doing that. I can see it at the tournament, but not top 8. No.
We're just talking about tier 2 below who can sneak into top 8.
Oh, well, I thought we were talking about tier 1 below.
No, we already know those are possibly in there.
Yeah.
We're talking about like who's that surprise that can hit top 8. I'm gonna say Ancient Grey because I feel like he can wipe decks out fast, hit hard, and just finish you quick. That's just me. I'm just saying that's my take.
I think Bellstar, just because from what Adrian was saying, that how many people are building it for Nats because of Black War. I don't know if they're gonna play it, but that's the only reason I'm saying, like, I could see that going there.
All right. So Frank's is Bellstar sneaking into top 8. Mine's could be the Ancient Grey and Michael.
My hot take, because it's a big brain deck, it's Minerva Loop.
I could see it too. The Merva. All right. Well, those are our little hot takes of which tier 2 and below can sneak in to top 8 to Nats. This is a longer video than expected. I might cut it into 2 parts. We'll see.
Bruh, they got me talking too much, man.
Yeah, the tier list. Maybe we should have done the tier list in one whole episode.
Whole damn podcast, dude.
But if someone gets top 32 with the shit deck, you the real MVP.
Yeah, either MVP. I don't understand what you say.
I'm calling you out next episode.
Yeah. Also, like, I'm going to tell you this right now. You made Michael talk so much, his thighs were chafing.
Bro,
Like, you need to go hydrate, Michael, right now. Like, your lips are white as hell right now, I bet.
Bro, my lips are dry.
But yeah, thanks to everyone here who does end up showing up to watch this whole freaking long video that I might cut up in 2 parts, but we don't know yet. If I put it in one, we'll see.
You're going to get one cheek hassle right in the lip.
Well, y'all hot takes.
Yeah, we will hot cakes. Takes everything.
Please let us know in the comments below what y'all think will hit top. What's your tier 2 below deck that'll sneak into top 8? Also, you don't have to leave a like and subscribe. I really don't care. I do this for fun. This kind of stuff like me and Frank wanted to do. I'm also gonna probably bring up another YouTube channel just so we can put this on that certain YouTube channel, not flood my YouTube channel because I post different things sometimes.
We can be the
But again,
RGV
You
boys.
flood some freaky shit on yours, man.
RGV,
The RGV boys.
the RDGV boys. Oh, don't steal that.
Yes.
Nobody better not steal that.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks again to all your that watch, and for sure all the Digimon community in South Texas because y'all are awesome, and I feel like we have the best community for TCG, hands down.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's just not even an
We do.
opinion; it's facts. Digimon TCG has the best community down here in South Texas.
For real.
Well, that's me. My name's Peter. You can call me Peter, of course. King Charizard was my old name back in the day when I used to game out like crazy. And Katache is another one I go by, but you can call me Peter. I'm saying adios, and then we have Frank and Michael with their little buys.
Red Michael.
Yo. This is Mikey, Aimless, whatever you want to call me. I'm out.
Yeah. He's out and about. And I am Reckless Noob, aka Big Daddy, aka the man with the plan, aka thighs that will not get the guys. So you guys take care. You have a great day. And again, shut up, Michael.